WWE Speed, there's a first time for everything. And that happened on the last few weeks here. We have a first ever match result in WWE Speed history. Remember, regular matches are 3 minutes. Championship matches are 5. This is another regular match tournament. We got a lot of contestants on this one. Let's get it. We do have a number 1 contenders tournament, once again as the style of WWE Speed. But what we got is, we've got Angelo Dawkins versus Baron Corbin. So getting some of the heavyweights out in this one for Speed. I guess Speed knows no weight limits. But match 1, Corbin and Angelo Dawkins. The bell rings, we get a leapfrog rollover by Dawkins for a 1 and a 2 quick count. Both men up, Dawkins pushes Corbin into the ropes, but Corbin holds on to Dawkins and goes rolling onto the ground. Corbin charges, but his opponent ducks, drops the mat, and then leapfrogs him in the rebound. Hooks the ropes, another leapfrog, and finally a spinning, standing elbow. Boom, right to the corner. Remember that's going to come back later. Corbin backs up, leading into the corner. Angelo Dawkins hits a twisting splash on him, followed by an enziguri for a 1 and a 2. Dawkins heads to the top rope, but Corbin is up, hits a leapfrog over Corbin. Corbin picks up Dawkins and hits a Death Valley driver, and it takes us into the 2-minute remaining mark. Splash in the corner by Corbin, followed with a short clothesline. Corbin from the second turnbuckle connects with another clothesline and a second rope for a 1 and a 2. Corbin hitting some strong, stiff strikes all in a row, putting on his strong boxing skills. Both men are on their feet, and Dawkins hits a right jab of his own. Corbin falls. Going to the top rope, Angelo is cut off by Corbin, running, making the stop. We have 1 minute left in the matchup. After the two exchange some blows, Dawkins now is free to hit the swanton from the top, and he does for a 2 count. Corbin stumbles into the corner. Dawkins goes for the move, and he hits the spinning black splash again, just like in the match before. But Corbin counters with Dawkins in the corner. Corbin goes back, hits the ropes. Dawkins does the same. Corbin clothesline misses. Dawkins hits an enziguri. You can clearly see at this point in the matchup, Corbin calling the end of the match as the veteran in the match to Angelo. Angelo immediately gets up, runs and hits the ropes, and the end of days for the 1, the 2, and the 3 with the pinfall count at 12 seconds left in this one. Your winner, it was Baron Corbin. And we get into our second matchup of this tournament. We're running out the big boys for this one. We got Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes. The bell rings and both men charge at each other. They trade missed kicks. They go for a block each, and they block each other on a chop attempt. And it's a well-scouted move. Dragunov attempts an enziguri but misses and backs up Carmelo from behind, and Ilya hits back elbows. Carmelo pushes him into the ropes. Ilya hits a 619 with nobody there, but rebounds and recovers, and nobody gets hit here. Carmelo hits a jump from the middle rope and lands a clothesline for a delayed 2 count. He went for the pin a little bit later on this one. Ilya stumbles in the corner. Carmelo follows and hits a couple strikes. We get an Irish whip to the other corner, but Ilya reverses it, and the charges it in, and he's met with a back elbow. Carmelo hits the instant classic on his opponent in the middle of the ring for a 1 and a 2. Carmelo pulls Dragunov, and he has him in the grab behind. Dragunov reverses it in a double German suplex with 2 minutes left in this one. Will we go to the end? What will happen? Dragunov still holding, and he wants another German Carmelo strike. We get a Wile E. Coyote camera point of view from the top for a while as we go into the 1 minute mark. Carmelo hits the super kick and drives Dragunov with a running knee for a 1 and a 2. Ilya gets up, hits Carmelo, who's stalking him in the corner. Hayes misses the move. We have less than 30 seconds. Ilya counters with a running lariat. And then Ilya's looking at the clock. He knows time is ticking down. He goes for the powerbomb. He's up in the air with Carmelo. 5, 4, the crowd chants. 3, 2, 1. Nails the powerbomb. And time expires. It is a draw, and both men are eliminated. Both eliminated the first time ever in the history of WWE Speed. It's a short history, but they are eliminated in a draw match, and this is why they were telling us about this rule weeks ago. Now, we have both men that are eliminated post-match arguing with each other, arguing with the ref, but to no avail. Both men are eliminated in a draw, which clearly frees open Baron Corbin to go straight to the finals against Andrade next week in a speed finals tournament. But we're going to hear from our overall competitors, and that Ilya Carmelo match was a fun little tidbit of what could be in the future. Let's go ahead and let's hear from Ilya.
A warrior lives to fight, and he fights to win. But unfortunately today, I didn't make it. And it's funny how it doesn't even surprise me really, because if there's one person who can push the Mad Dragon to the limit, it's Carmelo Hayes. It's him.
It's him indeed. It is Carmelo Hayes. Let's hear from him on his reactions.
Look, Ilya, this isn't the first time and this won't be the last time. We can go 3 minutes or we can go 30 minutes. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change the fact that I'm one of the best talents in this whole freaking world. You could throw me on speed. That doesn't make me. I make speed. And if I wanted to, I'll take that speed championship and I'll make that too.
All right, we heard from both competitors in that last matchup, and I will say this is one thing I am liking about WWE Speed is they are doing post-match interviews with the competitors, and what I like is this is how Speed almost should be used, right? Not just a tournament to determine a number one contender, but actually a quick-paced match. Like Carmelo said, it doesn't matter if it's 3 minutes or 30 minutes. These two can go at it, and I feel like that is a nice foreshadow that could be used to cross-promote a future matchup between these two if needed. It wasn't the first time. It won't be the last time, as they said. But ultimately, we do get some time within those 3 minutes, and it just wasn't enough to contain Dragunov and Carmelo, and it was a great way to keep guys in a fast-paced conversation. Makes this tournament a little bit more exciting because I wasn't going to watch, and then I watched because I seen Dragunov and Carmelo was going to wrestle, and I'm glad I did, and it served its purpose. But those are my results and thoughts, and next week we do get an Andrade title defense against Baron Corbin. I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thank you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Goodbye.